This podcast is part of the Red 5 Network. For more Red 5 Network podcasts, visit red5network.com.
Hello there. Hello there. Hello there. Hello there. Hello there. Hello there. Another happy landing.
What's up, everybody? I'm Big Lovin, and this is Don DellaSnooch. Welcome to the Escape Pod, episode 58, Patreon Pandemonium. Clankety clank, bitch.
What's cracking?
What's happenings?
Living a dream.
Drinking the Gatorades tonight.
Yeah, you got your last shot tonight.
Yeah, I got my last shot, so I don't want to have to deal with the bullshit of being sore and everything tomorrow, so I'm trying to cut out all variables.
Yeah.
So I figure, get the electrolytes because that's what plants crave, and I'll be fine.
Yep. Nothing like a little bit of salt.
No, it's always good.
Well, you can find us as always on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, and all your favorite podcasting apps like iTunes, TuneIn, Stitcher, Spotify, Audible, and Google Play. Check out the Red 5 Network for all kinds of excellent podcasts like Conversations Podcast, Rogue One Radio, and this past week, Pizza and Parsecs gave us a shout out on Twitter every day for a different episode.
Oh yeah, I seen that. That's freaking awesome. I didn't realize it was every day, but I had seen a couple of them. I retweeted it, loved it, whatever, liked it, however you want to do that. But I thought that was really cool. I think they do that with a lot of the different pods. I like
yeah,
that. Nice
and it was something that I really think maybe we should look into making that part of our week too.
Yeah, that's nice. I like that. It's a nice touch. We'll talk about that offline.
Definitely.
Hell yeah. If you're listening to this as an audio podcast, please consider joining us live on Wednesday nights on YouTube at youtube.com/c/ATSW The Escape Pod, all one word.
And please join us at patreon.com and search ATSW The Escape Pod in the search creator bar to support our show and get in on the exclusive escape crate.
Hell yeah. Please visit our store on tpublic.com, search ATSW The Escape Pod, and make sure that you scroll down and look at all the random goodies like phone cases, pillows, and tote bags. In addition to cool t-shirts and hoodies.
Definitely. Did I ever show off my tote bag?
I think it's way over there, bro.
Oh, fuck it. I like my tote bag.
Yeah, no, I think you did when you first got it, if I remember correctly.
Okay, good.
Brother. Shout outs. First and foremost, always got to give a shout out to from a Gen X point of view. That is the mothership. That is Dave and Jason. That is our New Jersey Delphian brothers. They are soon going to be going to the Sidebar Cantina. That's going to be the place. They've got one more show under the wing and umbrella of from a Gen X point of view. So soon enough, they'll be making that. And I think that'll be the last move they make. I think that's where, and I think that's where they need to be.
I think they found their new home per se,
and
it was really kind of back where they probably should have went instead of the Gen X point of view.
And I mean, not to take anything away from the Gen X point of view, but this makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, it makes more sense for them.
Next, check out Use and Abuse with Kim and Scott. They're doing their thing. They just got their second COVID shots too. Seeing that on the book of face.
Yep.
So hell yeah, check out Kim and Scott. I don't know what their next episode is. I don't believe they've stated, but when we know, you'll know.
Definitely.
Check out our man Keith for Layman's Terms on Facebook. He is on his second to last show, he said.
Yeah.
I watched his last little deal. There was no magic cards brought out, but he was talking about how he kind of, that motherfucker was a comedian at one point. It makes sense.
Yeah, he's got a buddy that does a show.
I listened to his thing. I'm gonna check out that video on YouTube. That sounded pretty dope. But check out our man Big Swede for Big Swede's Excellent Adventure, Tactical Swede, and Swede Reacts, all on YouTube. Or something Swede, or hey Swede, seriously, what the fuck are we doing? Die. What's going on? I'm freaking out. Let me know.
Okay. I got no Swedes this week.
I don't have a lot, but he needs to bring it. He needs to fucking bring it.
He needs to do something. Shout out to the people in the chat. Use and Abuse Pod is in the chat. Lunar Girl, Dragon Buddy.
Use and Abuse says next Tuesday, May the 4th, they will be back. And I think they're doing a Star Wars episode. If you're not, you are now.
Yep.
I just made it happen.
And I believe Jen and Jess are working on some internet connectivity issues. Hopefully they get that sorted out, and then they're ready to go live with us here in a little while.
Hell yeah, they better be ready. Damn it. Yep, that's you.
Other Patreon shout outs: Scott and Kim Rasmussen, Todd Lovin, Jen and Jess Bolt, Big Swede, Lunar Girl and Dragon Buddy, Richie the King Armbruster, Old Man Johnson, Eric Dub Williams, and Philly Dave Martin. And as always, we're sponsored by Nostalgia Inc.
Nice. It seems like the internet is holding for now.
Did you see what happened to Jess today?
Yes. He got his PS5.
He got a PS5.
Good boy. I'm proud of him. I'm happy for him.
Welcome to the PlayStation 5 family. And you know what I noticed today? I think the reason why I absolutely adore the new PlayStation controllers is they look like clone troopers.
Yes, I can see where you can. I see where you can get that. The fucking PS5 itself looks like a fucking stormtrooper's fucking backpack. It's so fucking ginormous.
Yeah. Well, I think there's an air conditioner built in.
Yeah, no, I seriously think so. A swamp fucking cooler.
Yep.
It's movie time. Movie time. It's movie time. Movie time.
Hell yeah. It's movie time, bitches.
Movie time.
Netflix has announced that The Witcher Season 2 will premiere in the fourth quarter of 2021.
Nice. Sub-Zero actor Joe Taslim, who plays the iconic villain Sub-Zero in the upcoming Mortal Kombat movie, has revealed he has signed on for a 4-movie sequel.
Just because he signed for it doesn't mean it's going to happen.
No, that's very true. But as I sent you earlier this week, the movie has done quite well financially.
Right. I'm not saying it's not going to do. I just don't see it getting to 5 movies. Because if he signed on for 4 movies, that's 5 total movies.
Right.
That's a lot of fucking movies.
The quality is definitely going to have to come up as far as the story writing.
Yeah.
You know, the visual quality was fine.
The visual and the action. And so I'm not hating on any of that. I just thought the story was kind of lackluster.
I think most of the reason why the story felt that way is because so much time was spent on the Cole character, who ultimately you didn't give a shit about at the end of the movie.
Not really. Yeah, I didn't. I thought there was more of an issue. I don't want to.
Yeah,
we've already done. We've already did
that.
Check out our last little in-flight movie we did with our sons. We had them here. We went and saw the movie.
Yep.
We talked about it. We didn't break it down. We picked at it and played with it and everything like that.
Yep.
It was a good time.
Yeah, go back and check that out if you haven't seen it. It's a good one.
What's up, Old Man Johnson? Oh, is it my turn?
It is your turn.
Yeah. Captain America 4 in development from Falcon and Winter Soldier showrunner.
Which I
bring
thought
me
was
that. Feed this baby bird, baby.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
You know, we're going to get into the end of Falcon and Winter Soldier later, but I was pleased.
Fuck yeah.
Game of Thrones prequel House of the Dragon starts production. I couldn't care less.
Yeah, it doesn't do nothing. But if you're a Game of Thrones person, there you go.
Definitely.
You'll be looking forward to that.
Power up.
Not bad.
I love it. I love our little tidbits. I love them. They're so good. Multiverse raises $17.5 million for video game inspired digital tabletop platform. Users are able to build out their own tabletop role-playing games within the platform, either according to their own rules or by following the structures or established systems like Dungeons and Dragons or Fate.
Which seems pretty cool. The article references softwares like we've used, like D20.
Right.
You know, they're just another way to experience a role-playing game. This one is more designed to have a video game feel, but it's going to be, you know, very much like.
Oh, what up, Ghost Pepper?
like a
He
roll
dropped by,
20
said hi,
kind of game.
so he
Hey,
might be
what's
in and
going
out.
on, Ghost
He
Pepper?
might be in and out.
Well, he would like to be on the show, but he's not a Patreon supporter.
That's where he failed.
He gets upset we didn't invite him, but we did
You
invite
have
him.
been invited the whole time.
Yeah, we invite you every week.
Money talks and bullshit walks, my friend.
EA Games wins video game industry's first Oscar for Best Documentary Short at the 93rd Academy Awards for the World War II short Colette.
I'm gonna be looking to see what that is.
Yeah,
I'm all about World War II stuff. So
I heard on the whole, the Academy Awards was a giant episode of people going, huh? What? What's that?
right,
Who saw that?
that's how it is.
So it was a bunch of really pretty people standing there going,
I don't
sorry,
know.
bro, I didn't see your thing.
I don't know what's going on.
Nobody
guys.
knew it was
I
a
don't know
thing.
what's going on.
These are the hot sheets. Best investigative reporting on the planet.
It is the best of investigative reporting on the planet. An American Psycho TV series is in the works. I thought we talked about that last time.
No, you and me talked about it offline.
Did we?
Mm-hmm. Right? No, whatever he said.
Whatever he said, but I don't believe it.
The thing about that we got into was essentially wasn't that Dexter?
Yes, that's what we talked. That's why I say I thought we said that on the show.
No, you and me just talked about it privately.
Shit.
I know.
Fucking A.
Fucking A.
Fucking A, guys.
Mortal Kombat 2 reportedly moving forward for sure, according to We Got This Covered.
Well, we kind of figured that was gonna
Yeah,
happen.
we kind
I
of
definitely saw the sequel. They painted the sequel in the movie. You're like, okay, they're setting us up, but I don't know if it's gonna go past 2. I really think 2 might be it. We'll see what happens. That's just my take.
No, it's fair. It's very fair.
Get rid of the Cole character. No, you don't even have to get rid of him, but just like kind of
Give him a fucking reason to exist.
Yeah. Just and don't make him so wishy-washy. Yeah, no, yeah. Ugh,
Yeah.
ugh.
Well, when you go back and look at Luke Skywalker in A New Hope, he isn't exactly fucking the hero's hero at the beginning.
Yeah, but he has a sweet finishing move.
Yeah, okay.
Marvel reportedly developing Dark Avengers versus Thunderbolts project. Hell yeah.
Right. We're getting a lot of the characters introduced for that in what do you call it?
Winter Soldier.
Winter
and
Soldier
Falcon and the Winter Soldier and
Yep.
WandaVision probably. We probably got a lot of stuff getting here.
Yep.
Probably somebody from the new
we're gonna get people in Loki, I bet.
yeah, Loki, and then what's old girl's Black Widow movie?
Yep, the
Probably
Black
get somebody
Widow
from the
movie.
Black Widow movie.
Mhm.
Who knows?
Sebastian Stan will reportedly be a co-lead in Captain America 4, which you could assume.
That's what I would hope so.
Yeah,
I would hope so. I want to see that relationship continue to grow.
definitely.
I've enjoyed the shit out of that.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
And now it's time for Sports Talk with your hosts, Dangerous Don Juan DellaSnooch, beautiful Brady Lovin, here on the Escape Pod.
Yeah, bitch.
That's what it is. Sports, baby. We don't got a lot.
No.
Sports is still in that lull between interesting season ending games. College, the NFL draft is coming up. The NBA is kind of getting into playoff time, but it's not playoff time. Baseball's kind of, there's not. It's just season games. There's nothing really at stake right now.
Yeah, baseball is kind of one of those things in the early part of the baseball season. Baseball is fun as an idea.
Mhm.
You go to the park and watch a game or whatever, but there's nothing. I mean, there's so many games. They're
Exactly.
so diluted.
Yeah,
They don't mean shit until they mean something.
which is at the end.
Yeah.
So yeah.
So-
Unless you get and it's not even the same now with the fucking pandemic. So it's like it's not even really the wanting to go or watch it on TV. It's just it doesn't feel right.
Right. Exactly. Michigan's released its schedule for the 2021 football season. And I imagine a lot of the Other teams have done so too. I just haven't been purviewed
because you don't care.
I just,
Let's just be honest.
I just don't give a
care.
fuck.
Michigan, you give a shit. Everybody else, go fuck yourself.
Yeah. And they could be on the list if I cared, but I don't.
But he doesn't. That's the way it is. It
is the way it is. Well, that leads us up to Falcon and the Wednesday Soldier.
Hell yeah.
This week's episode, directed by Carrie Scoglin and written by Malcolm Spielman and Yusuf Sawyer.
Hell yeah.
And I did see that Carrie Scoglin is going to be the director for Captain America 4.
Oh, good. Like, keep the tone going. I'm fine with it.
Yeah, I believe that we're going to go on with this tone. And for the people in the viewing audience that can't see what we can see, Lunar Girl is waiting in the wings, and all we can see is Baby Yoda's face.
It's just his eyeballs.
It's like Baby Yoda is watching us, and now he's waving. Very nice. Wearing a new Captain America uniform and flight suit made by the Wakandans, Wilson flies to New York to stop the Flag Smashers' attack on the GRC, and with the help of Barnes, Carter, and Walker.
Dude, let's talk about that. His new get-up.
Oh, yes.
That was dope. And I never got into the comics, but I've followed the comics with different stuff I've watched on YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
And it, from the covers and the pictures and stuff, like
it's got right off the page.
It looks right off the page. That's a good way of putting it, man. It looks really fucking dope.
Yep. Fantastic.
Hell yeah. Carter accidentally reveals that she is the power broker to Batroc and kills him while Wilson attempts to reason with Morgenthau before Carter kills her as well.
That whole scene was really kind of oddly contentious between Batroc and Morgenthau and Carter.
Yeah. Yeah.
The whole you didn't exactly know where those balls were going to drop.
Right.
You know, it's like the camera panned over and everybody threw their shit in the air and you didn't know it was going to hit the ground first.
And who was going to get fucking shot?
And who was going to get fucking shot first? Wilson convinces the GRC to postpone the forced relocation of displaced people that Morgenthau died fighting for, and instead makes efforts to help them.
I enjoyed his whole.
I enjoyed speech. Almost all of this episode.
This episode was awesome.
But the speech that he gave, was, it had a solid point. It wasn't hand-fisted.
No.
It didn't make you have to feel a certain kind of way. You just kind of been like, you know what? The government does often suck. And I agree with you.
Right. The remaining serum enhanced Flag Smashers are caught by Barnes and Walker and sent to the RAF, but they are killed by Zemo's butler, Oznik, en route. DeFontaine gives Walker a new uniform and codename U.S. Agent. See, that's one of the guys they're setting up for this Thunderbolts versus the Dark Avengers.
Yeah,
that's
definitely.
Gonna be. I'm excited about that news. I'm not gonna lie.
And the U.S. Agent's uniform also like directly off of the page.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I like it.
Mm-hmm.
It's black.
Yeah.
He's like, you didn't change much.
It's very much what's the word I'm looking for? It's nice to see them be able to take source material and go, you know what? We can make that.
Yeah.
And it doesn't look silly. It doesn't nothing.
It doesn't look kiddish.
It's great.
It doesn't look like it's made for like a weekday television series or something like that.
Yep.
It actually looks like some
doesn't look like it belongs on Mighty Morphin Power Rangers.
Right, exactly.
Barnes makes amends with everyone he hurt or enabled as the Winter Soldier, while Wilson has a memorial dedicated to Bradley added to the Captain America Museum exhibit, which I also thought was absolutely awesome.
Oh, that was great. That was fantastic. I wish I could. I was glad they read it. I really, I was like, give it to me all, baby.
Right. When Isaiah hugs Sam and starts crying, I'm just like, no, I'm not crying.
You're cutting fucking onions in this bitch. In a mid-credit scene, after receiving a full pardon, Carter rejoins the CIA and intends to use this access to sell government secrets and resources. Are we going into Easter eggs in this?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I'll shut up then.
Okay.
Easter eggs.
Easter eggs. Sam's Captain America costume is a perfect live action translation from the version he wore in the comics. That costume was designed by Carlos Paccio and his first hit the pages of Marvel Comics in October 2014 in All New Captain America #1.
Have you heard like Disney and Marvel? Like he is the new Captain America.
Yeah.
Like that. It is what it is. He is the new Captain America.
Yep.
I love it.
Yep.
Hell yeah. It's safe to assume that Sam's new wings are vibranium, or at least vibranium laced, just like his shield, considering that it was made for him by the tech geniuses in Black Panther's Wakanda.
Yeah. That's another thing is I'm really interested to see what all this suit can do.
Yeah.
Like we saw that like he can fold up and use it as body armor or like a little
Shield
bunker or something. But knowing the Wakandans, it does other shit too.
Well, now it has 2 red wings too. It's got 2 little drones instead of the one guy.
Yep.
That was pretty dope.
They're smaller, but they're definitely cool.
Hell yeah, dude. They were sweet.
Bucky's leap from a barrier crashing motorcycle in episode 6 is a nice callback to Steve's very similar move in Captain America: The Winter Soldier. As a voice barked "Stand down" from the shield Quinjet, Steve hit a barrier on his bike and was thrown forward into action.
That was dope.
Definitely was dope.
John Walker manages to control the effects that the super soldier serum is having on his psyche when he gets a second chance to prove himself, dropping his damaged makeshift shield and realizing he needs to prioritize human lives over vengeance.
Which I don't know if that's going to be a long-term thing or a short-term thing.
Right. It kind of leaves you wondering at the end the way this ended with him.
Yep. He just kind of got his shit together for a minute.
Right.
Vale says that people will need a U.S. agent soon and not a Captain America because things are about to get weird. And Walker's costume is almost identical to the one worn in the comics.
As we spoke. Sam returning to properly make sure Isaiah Bradley gets his due once again mirrors the excellent Truth, Red, White, and Black story by Robert Morales and Kyle Baker. There it was Steve who made sure that Isaiah's deeds were finally known to the world. Which we touched on earlier. Yeah. Definitely awesome.
Nice. Oh, your son's in the chat.
Oh, what up, dude? How's it going, buddy?
Sharon uses the same tech that Natasha Romanoff used to disguise her face during the climax of Captain America: The Winter Soldier. Is that what you were going to say earlier?
Nope, not what I was going to say, but that is indeed Zemo's butler, Oznick, who kills the fuck out of the Flag Smashers in the police van with a remote-controlled incendiary device. I like how you snuck that in there on me. I wasn't ready for that.
I really fucking enjoyed that. I was like, oh, look at this Alfred-looking motherfucker. Right.
Boom! Skadoosh.
We only get a brief moment with Danny Ramirez as Joaquin Torres as he gazes adoringly at the TV broadcast with Sam as Captain America. Joaquin becomes the new Falcon when Sam wore the red, white, and blue in the comics. And he does have Sam's old wings.
Yes, he does. Which those were made for the government. Those were like prototype things. So I'm sure he could get his hands on another one. Or he can find the blueprints. He knows what's up.
Definitely.
I had one. Did you notice this when the Flag Smashers are in with all the light, everything is bathed in red? I can't remember the GRC headquarters place.
Uh-huh.
Did you notice the type of bomb that was thrown? Did you notice the colors on it specifically?
No.
Me and my son noticed it right away. Green Goblin colors. It was orange and green.
No shit.
And supposed big ass fucking rumor they cut from the end of this movie when Sharon Carter's talking on the phone, she's talking to Norman Osborn. That's how she got her shit.
I have seen,
but they pushed that shit through so quick and they cut that out.
I have seen Oscorp and Norman Osborn's name come up in articles like a ton in the last couple of weeks. So it's out there.
It's out there, man. I love how they're crossing those worlds and those realms. I love it, dude. I think it's awesome.
Right.
Thanks to the denofgeek.com for all the great Easter eggs.
Mm-hmm.
Now it's fucking time.
It is time. I don't know about you, but I don't have to.
No, I'm ready to go.
Empty the tank yet. So let's start bringing folks in.
Hell yeah.
First we'll bring in just Jen, my friend Jen.
Hell yeah. And Patreon.
and Patreon supporter.
Hell yeah.
Hey, Jen.
Hey guys, how's it
How's
going?
it going?
Good, good. We can hear you and we can see you. That's half the battle.
Yep.
We're going to bring in your new best friend,
Baby Yoda herself.
Baby Yoda Lunar Girl. Hi, Lunar Girl. Oh, good. We can hear you too. How are you doing?
Doing pretty good. We have a thunderstorm about to roll through, but we'll see what happens.
Well, your husband works at cable and stuff like that, so he better fix this shit proper.
Right.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Hopefully the power doesn't go out.
Right, exactly.
Next, we have the cable mechanic himself, Dragon Buddy. How you doing, buddy?
I'm doing good. And bite your tongue, Lunar. No rushing for generators here today.
I might have to drop out the background with this many people.
Oh man.
Actually, it's the foreground. But... Ta-da! And
What's up, buddy?
last but not least, we got Jess in the chat. What's going on, Jess?
Hey, how's it going?
Good
Well-
having y'all here. I'm sorry, I keep looking at his computer instead of the camera, so I'm like, oh, what's going on over here?
Now, we may have a few more people drop in at some point, but for right now, this is us.
Thanks for joining us again. We really, really appreciate it. We got nervous, not gonna lie.
It's all right.
Um,
So long as our internet holds and their power holds, we should be fine.
Oh my god, don't say stuff like that.
It'll be fine. Like we say in the cable business, it's fine.
It's fine.
It's fine.
It's fine. If something happens, this will turn into an AMA real fast.
Yeah, well,
So we had the Patreon supporters send us some topics so that we could go ahead and talk through some things that are just on everybody's mind, and some icebreaker style questions and that kind of stuff, just to keep the ball in the air. And Jess came up with a really good idea that we were going to put them in a hat and see what's up. So they're in a hat.
This should be
in a
fun.
bucket.
So here goes. All right. The first one is, this is a good one. Life is not what we were promised when we were young. So what is your favorite pop culture food that takes you back to childhood in a simpler time?
Oh. I like this question.
This was, I believe, Lunar Girl's idea. So why don't we let her start?
Nesquik.
Yes.
The
The
kind-
powder or the syrup?
powder. The powder.
Yeah.
powder.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
And the old tin can, you had to use a butter knife that would
Yeah.
almost kill you to take off.
Yeah. Time.
Yeah, by the time you got to the bottom of the can, it was dangerous.
It
Yeah.
was
Does you-
candy.
Yeah, that too. But you'd bent that
Perfect.
lid up 6 ways from Sunday. And you were bound to get hurt because then you couldn't find the knife, and so you used a spoon, and
And then you spoon because the spoons were cheap.
yeah, and your mom and dad were mad you ruined their spoon that they got at the dollar store.
Exactly.
Exactly.
Gotta go back to
I think there were
Modell's.
dollar stores when we were little about.
No, I don't think so.
Yeah.
Thrift stores,
Yeah. Kmart.
five and dimes.
Yeah. Exactly.
We had 5 and dimes.
I don't think we did.
Yeah.
I don't think we did.
I don't think so. It's going back a
Well, they
little
were like
farther.
$5 and $10.
Yeah, exactly.
We had 5 and dimes up here. We still had Woolworths. I think it was in Forest City.
We had a Woolworths here in Jackson when I was little, but
What about a Piggly Wiggly?
No Piggly Wiggly.
No
up
Piggly
here.
Wigglies?
not up here.
Piggly Wiggly.
No.
We had
Aw.
when me and Jen were about 10 or so. We got that Big Lots where the not Chuck E. Cheese's. What was it called? Showbiz Pizza used to.
Yeah.
I remember
Yep.
Showbiz Pizza though. We had Showbiz Pizzas in different states I lived.
Be. Yeah.
Oh, I love it.
Showbiz Pizza was like the redheaded step brother of Chuck E. Cheese's.
Yeah, it was definitely a knockoff.
The pizza was better, as I remember, though,
Oh yeah.
because they had to have a reason for you to go to their knockoff
Right.
Chuck E. Cheese's.
Right.
Mhm.
Jen, what kind of comfort food do you have?
Oh, geez.
You
That's
know,
a
That
tough
takes
one.
you back.
let me rephrase that because maybe it came out wrong. By comfort food, I mean, what do you consume? Like watching old episodes of Voltron,
Oh, it's not just
or
food.
yeah.
Oh.
And
So
I may
that's
have
gonna
phrased
be
it wrong.
like
Pop culture.
cans of Pepsi and the most small town pizza I can find. When I was growing up, we had one pizza joint that would deliver out to the sticks where we lived, and I have yet to find the same thing because it was just 3 people working there, including the driver. Sort of
Where was that at?
fantastic pizza. It was Gizmos.
Gizmos. I used to work at Gizmos.
Did you really? You were one of the 3.
Yeah. They'd let me work there, cash under the table every once in a while.
Nice.
Nice.
But yeah, so that's what it is. It's soda and pizza, but like a very specific pizza I will never find again.
Well, the great thing about Gizmos Pizza was they actually cooked the pizza all the way. So the little bread bubbles and stuff were like burned on the top like they're supposed to be.
Oh, yummy.
Oh yeah.
Some of the best fucking pizza. I mean, it was just like she says, cheap small town pizza, but it was good.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
It definitely can't be replicated. Everything else is measured by it. And it really shouldn't be because it wasn't that great of pizza.
Maybe you remember
It's
it
the
as being better than
nostalgia.
it was.
Yeah.
Yeah, the nostalgia
Yep.
makes it taste better.
Yep.
Yeah.
Well, that's not entirely true because Marino's is still around. And I ate that when I was a kid, and it's still not good. But I still eat it.
Very true.
All right, Jess, what do you got, bud?
Oh, if I want to get like, I think I go with Fruity Pebbles and Garfield drinks.
Yes, I love it.
Look at that giant tropical drink this fool's drinking.
Pina colada.
You got to get the mic closer to your face, yes.
Yeah, I know that's part of our problems, but yeah, it's a pina colada.
It's a giant ass pina colada.
If you like pina coladas.
Oh shit. All right, Dragon Buddy, what do you got, buddy?
I think it'd kind of be 2. Small town pizza, which isn't hard to find here. We still have pizza shops that are run by like 3 people. So
That's awesome.
like a small town pizza, everything on it. That was like what the go-to was on Saturdays. Because my parents worked like across the street from where we lived, and there was a pizza store that had Ninja Turtles, the arcade, had Pac-Man. So like I'd go there, and old Joe behind the counter would always have a slice for Chris, and I would sit there and I just jam quarters. And when I run out of quarters, he'd be like, Joe, I'm out of quarters, and he'd give me quarters. And little did I know, he'd be like, your son owes me like $50 this week because he sat there all day long, every single day, eating pizza and playing video games. So
Oh, that's awesome.
Fantastic.
it's got to be a pizza.
Yeah, that's weird because that's what I was gonna say. Mine is because the closest thing I can find to the lunch pizzas that we had as kids, which I thought I don't know why I thought that was the best pizza in the world when I was little, other than what my dad made. So I like Tostino's pizzas because they're as close as you can get.
Mm-hmm.
And just sit down and watch like Back to the Future and just eat one of those pizzas. Just that takes me back.
I am for me it's pizza rolls and like an old school side scroller easy video game. Like I play Mario Brothers 3 or whatever
Right.
for a couple of hours popping pizza rolls. I'd be like, yeah, this feels good.
Yeah, Luna girl, how dare you choose Nesquik and not pizza?
In school, like once a month, every Friday just about was pizza day.
Yes.
But once a month they would do like French bread pizza, kind of like Stouffer's, and they would give us like potato stick, and then we'd put the potato sticks and stick it in the pizza, and that is the shit.
Okay.
I'm hungry now.
Yeah, really. We should order a pizza real fast.
And potato sticks.
And breadsticks?
Well, we'd have to leave because nobody delivers to us. They have like a 5-mile radius, and they're like, "Oh, we can come here." Well, that's like a mile from my house. I'll give you an extra $5. No, you can meet us
can't
there.
do it. Yeah.
All right, I'll meet you there.
Yep. Hungry Howie's used to do that to me all the time. He used to drive me insane.
If I found a pizza place that was like that, I'm just not getting pizza from them.
No,
but, I mean, if you're in their position where they're not going to bring you shit, you're screwed.
Well, I just tell them if I'm going to get in the car, I'm just going to drive the rest of the way. I'm going to pick it up, and I'm not going to tip a driver.
Exactly. Ready for another one?
Let's do it. Who's got a bird?
Oh, that's probably us. We have house wrens outside the window. Sorry if you're hearing it. It's way across the room.
Because we have a cat, and if we had a bird, that would be a bad thing.
We have very angsty house wrens and very curious cats. So
I can close the window.
All right, here's the question: DC or Marvel, and what is it that speaks to you more than the other? You want to take this?
Yeah, I'm a DC guy. And the reason why I'm a DC guy is because I always feel like DC is more rooted in not reality, but a more real world.
Right.
Things are a little bit more grounded, except for, Superman being a fucking god.
Yes.
Batman gets the shit kicked out of him and, he bleeds. Captain America gets the hell beat out of him. Not a drop of blood coming out of his face.
No.
And that the stakes always seem more real in DC properties. Like kind of in the way, like if you watch back to Marvel, if you watch Daredevil or something like that, those street level heroes, the world that they exist in is a little grittier, a little more real.
Yeah, a little more realistic.
And it seems like there's more realistic stakes. That's kind of the world that DC lives in. And that's why I like DC better.
Chris, we'll let you. I heard the kitty that time. We got all kinds of animals.
Yeah. Somebody said cat. I would have to say, it used to be Batman, and so I was a straight DC guy, and then I started reading Deadpool when I was younger, and the fact that he broke the fourth wall all the time, it was like, I'll tell everybody what's going on, my inner thoughts. I find myself always kind of doing that as a kid, like where you narrate yourself from the outside inside your own head. So
Right.
It's probably not normal, but
no, it's
not normal
I would
when
say
you
Marvel.
narrate your life verbally.
Out loud. Yeah, you just stupid brain. Yeah, keep that quiet. But I would say I'm a Marvel guy just because of Deadpool. DC, I think, has a better immersive, really dedicated to its characters kind of feel to it. But personally, I would say Deadpool would be the way to go with me. That's my life right there, right up the and then narrate it to the studio audience.
This is Dragon Buddy, and I'm sitting in my studio.
This is
I'm
Dragon
answering
Buddy,
questions.
and, today was terrible. Do you remember what happened? Holy shit! Well,
Scott,
at least there's tomorrow.
Scott's in the chat. He says Super Friends was his cartoon every Saturday morning. So I guess he Superman in the 80s made him a DC fan. However, he's starting to love Marvel more now.
It happens.
He must be becoming an optimist.
Optimus Prime.
The fuck? Who's next? Lunar Girl?
I've always been, I like some of DC, but I've always been a Marvel girl because early 90s is when I started getting into comic books, and there was this little tiny drugstore in this little tiny town that I went to school in, and they always got X-Men comics, and I loved X-Men comics. They were the shit. I hate all the movies. The movies can just I don't want to use bad words,
You
but
can use them on our show. It's
Yeah.
okay.
We use them for.
those X-Men movies can just go like fuck off.
Yeah. Yes, I feel it.
The comics. Love.
Passion.
The movies sucked. So they didn't have the same, they had like similar storylines, but they could just go fuck off. So definitely Marvel and fuck the movies.
15 minutes into X-Men, she was like, I'm out.
Deuces. Oh
Yeah.
no, she threw up the number ones.
Yeah.
I gotta agree though. I the X-Men movies are not great.
I like the very first one.
I liked the Days of Future Past one,
That was like I don't
the
remember.
8th one.
Yeah, I think that was the 8th one. 8th wonder of the world.
I didn't give it a chance. I got up to, let's see, I think it was the second one where they had the Phoenix come in, and I'm like,
Oh yeah.
fuck this shit. This has nothing to do with the storyline. I'm out.
Yeah.
The Days of Futures Past is good. It's got Sentinels in it and stuff. It's cool.
Ooh.
She's like, maybe I'll give it a chance.
But they're not great big huge Sentinels like they should be. They're much more like Ultron size.
I'd have an issue with that. So it's probably better off that I just don't watch it.
And for that reason, I'm out.
I'm out. Bitches.
Jen?
You're cool. I'm out.
I'm probably gonna, and full disclosure, I never really read any of the comics.
That's fair.
So it would really depend on who's doing what movie. I loved Nolan's Batman, so I'd say DC in that case. But I'm not a fan of the new DC movies. I'm really sorry, everybody. But I have yet to see one of the Marvel-verse movies that I'm like, oh, that fucking sucked. So I'd probably lean more towards Marvel in that respect. I like some DC characters, but they're too serious for me.
Right.
I like a little bit more levity, and if you're gonna be serious, do like dark Constantine seriousness with some levity, sort of thing.
Right. I hear what you're saying.
That's me.
Nice.
You're up to bat, Jess.
Oh, can you guys hear me okay?
Uh-huh.
Yep.
Okay, cool. I installed a new driver, and then to fix one problem caused another. Anyway, from just a nostalgic perspective, I'm gonna go with Marvel just because that's what I collected. I had I had 4,000 Marvel comics and maybe 500 DC.
Wow.
So
You still held on to those?
very few. I donated most of my comics. I tried to sell them, and then I realized what they were worth.
Right.
Trying to actually get money for them. So I ended up taking them to a hospital for the children's wing and just giving the bulk away. But I kept first appearance of Wolverine and some of the ones that were and it's cool because I can look them up and see oh, that one theoretically is worth $700, but I'll never get a penny for it. So
Right, unless you have them, and they're hard to find those people who want to pay for that.
Right.
Yeah, and, but when I collected, it was you would just get you get a price guide, and then your friends would look at them or you take them to comic shop and they give you 20% or something like that. But now you got to get them. You have to spend a ton of money to get them graded and put in carbonite, and then so I figure it's just gonna be one of those things I pass on. But yeah, Marvel's probably just what I was most into. So
yeah, that's the same for me. Marvel's my jam. I grew up Spider-Man, my favorite superhero. I had Spider-Man comics. I enjoyed the X-Men cartoon when I was younger, but I enjoyed the Spider-Man cartoon when I was younger. And I collected the shit out of the Marvel cards.
Mm-hmm.
You remember the Marvel cards they had where they were all artist drawings and stuff, and you put 9 of them on a page and it made a giant picture.
Yep.
Oh, I love those. I collected the shit out of those. And then when the Marvel movies came out, the Marvel movies they speak to me better. I enjoyed, like Jen said, I enjoyed the shit out of the Nolan movies. I wish that universe could have expanded more and we'd have built out from there.
Right.
They didn't do that. That's their prerogative, but the Marvel movies just speak to me a lot more, so that carries me with them.
Yeah.
They put out their catalog is a lot bigger.
Yeah, I would like to see in the perfect world, I'd like to see Ben Affleck's Batman in Chris Nolan's Dark Knight series.
Oh, that would have been awesome. That would have been awesome.
I think that what's his face, the guy that played Batman in those Nolan movies,
Christian Bale.
Thank you. I was not a fan. I love those movies, but Christian, I'm not a fan of. I liked him in The Mechanic. I thought he was great in that, but I never felt him as Batman. I love those movies. Don't get me wrong, but all right. Next question. What do you think? This is too deep for the escape pod. What do you think the secret to a good life is?
Nobody wants to answer it because nobody's happy. No, I'm just joking.
I didn't hear crickets.
Very
or
happy
birds.
over here.
Damn right you're
Stop monologuing, Chris.
Happy.
He's breaking the fourth wall again,
happy.
folks.
Get me the fuck out of the computer.
I'm gonna say I'll jump in. I'll say positivity and alcohol.
Yes, I love it. I love it.
Alcohol helps.
I think alcohol is the lubricant of life.
It's the best thing about being an adult sometimes.
I think so.
Absolutely. I want to say happiness, but happiness is hard to get. I mean, it takes some effort. Some people, they can't be happy to save their fucking life.
Mm-hmm.
So, and then alcohol. Anybody else got anything they can add to that? We can go on to the next question.
I've got something, but I'll go last.
Go last. I was going to the next question.
Lunar girl.
I was going to say I start off the day every morning with quiet and coffee. Dragon Buddy knows do not talk to me until after my coffee. Sometimes he fucks that up, but
Every time I fuck that up.
Tisha's the same way.
You're married.
Because somebody's got to. I have to say something. No, none of this tension stuff. I got to go to work. So
Yeah, I got like 8 things to say, and I got to go. So you need to hear them.
All 8 of them.
but he can hold me responsible for not remembering half of them. So I need my coffee in the morning, and then it's like what you guys said, like family, friends, being grateful, finding things to be thankful for.
I will say that as a guy, somebody that a lot of people say I look younger than I actually am. I don't see it, but whatever. And I would say always act. The whole act your age thing is a silly thing to say, because I think you have to bring that childlike feeling into everything that you do as an adult. You know, what you're passionate about. You know, it should bring you back to the time when you were a kid and nothing mattered. You know, we weren't adults. The biggest thing we wished for as a kid is to become an adult, and we became an adult and realized that was a stupid wish. I wish for more wishes.
Right.
So
Exactly.
I think always kind of I go at everything, especially humor is one thing where I always go low, because I grew up with a dad that had funny, dry humor all the time. Grew up on the Monty Python and Faulty Towers and, you know, all of that dryness to where you can't take life serious, because we're all going to die in the end. So have fun, you know.
Right, exactly.
Find that you can find happiness in almost anything, even the bad, even the worst times. I will say something, and a buddy of mine got into a car accident, crazy car accident, a week ago. 48 hours after being life flighted, he was home. And I straight think that it's that positivity and that, you know, feeling that you're, you know, let's make today. I think that's a huge thing. You know, so I had it, you know, and that's how he's kind of lived his life. And it's 48 hours after being life flighted from an accident, he's home. You know, so it's keeping that childlike wonder, that grasp onto every day is a new day.
I like it. I love it. I love it.
You got something for us, Jess?
When I used to, when I got really drunk, quote Bertrand Russell from my philosophy course days a lot on this, but I'm not there yet, so I don't really have. I'm probably not the person to ask on living a good life at this point.
Fair enough.
We do the best we can.
I'm gonna say that the secret to living a good life is investing in relationships. It's essentially what we're doing here.
Yeah.
You know, me and Brady are investing in each other, and we're investing in you guys, and you guys are investing in us, and we're all investing in our families. And those are the only things that will get us from where we're at to the end of the game, really.
Yeah.
You know, if you don't take care of the people around you, then they don't take care of you, and nobody gets fed, and everybody's hungry.
Yeah, fuck that. I like it. I like that, man. That was
Definitely.
nice.
I love that.
Yeah.
Definitely.
My turn or your turn?
Your turn.
Oh, man. It's a big one. Music is a window through time and says so much about who we are. Name a song that takes you back to middle school and one that screams high school.
Oh,
fuck.
Shit.
Middle
We should have gotten these questions beforehand.
I need more bourbon.
You need some of this.
I have that. That is in my. I swapped it
so
for a
good.
101 Wild Turkey.
Yeah.
Tonight. So
nice.
That's a spicy bourbon. I like it.
I haven't had it.
Right.
I had to try it.
Yeah, no, that's 1792. Nice. It's got a nice spice to it.
Yeah, it's
like
only
that.
like $40 a bottle. It's
not bad to have in the cabinet.
Yep, definitely. All right, who wants to tackle this first?
I can go with the middle school one.
Okay.
The middle school one, I would have to say My Name Is by Eminem.
Ooh.
That was middle school.
Okay.
And then for high school, I would say John Prine's Let's Talk Dirty in Hawaiian.
What the fuck?
Exactly.
I have no idea what that is.
Exactly.
All
It's
right.
like it's folk music,
Okay.
but it's the guy's done a lot of popular songs. John Prine, he just passed away not too long ago. He's a real popular folk artist, one of the, I guess, as popular as you can be in that folk world.
Mm-hmm.
And this song, he's just stringing a bunch of words with a ukulele singing Let's Talk Dirty in Hawaiian. And my friend and his dad got me involved in this song, and I absolutely love it. So you said I had to come up with two off the top, show who I am, what I'm about, and those are two far contrasting songs.
Nice.
Anybody got one?
Yeah, who's next?
sorry about my weather radio.
We didn't hear it.
Oh, thank God. I try to mute them.
Oh,
I saw lightning though.
Yeah, we're in a thunderstorm.
Hell yeah.
Oh, that's awesome. I'm so jealous.
I love inclement weather so much.
Oh my
Absolutely.
God. Yeah.
I'm one of those people when it's raining and thunderstorm, I got the windows open. I'm like, oh, this is fucking great.
Well, we're going to bring Big Swede in. He's going to give everybody some time to talk. Hey, Big Swede, you're in the hot seat, buddy.
You're muted too.
You're muted, buddy.
Okay.
Yeah, there you go.
So I have no idea what's being talked about right now. I literally just got home, and I was like, "Shit, let me jump on and see if
He's going to read you the question, and this is right up your alley.
This is right up your alley. You joined just in time. Music is a window through time and says so much about who we are. Name a song that takes you back to middle school and one that screams high school.
Oh shit. Middle school. I got to think about middle school a little bit. High school, like the obvious that comes to mind is really any Nirvana song.
Yes.
Off of Nevermind. That was like my formative high school years there. God, middle school, shit. what was going on in middle school? I don't even know. I was probably listening to some dumb,
Poison.
Maybe, I don't know. all that stupid like hair metal shit that was going on. Poison, Warrant, all
Use
that
Your Illusion
bullshit.
1 and 2 were out in middle school.
Yeah, Guns N' Roses was big on the list there. I was starting to listen to a little bit of Van Halen in that time frame too.
Mm-hmm.
So
yeah,
we didn't say that. We said to pick fucking one.
Dude, you're talking to a music guy here. I can't do just one.
What's just one?
All right, who's next?
You're stumping. Everybody stumped on the middle school one.
I'll go. Actually, middle school is not that hard. Weezer's first album in middle school, but specifically probably the Sweater Song is
Sweater Song.
Yeah,
absolutely. And then for high school, there was a big change. I'd say later high school would be Incubus. Pardon me.
Oh,
nice.
Hell yeah,
Thanks.
I love that fucking song. I'm right there with you. That's such a great song.
Yeah, those are good picks.
Weezer was high school for me, so
Weezer was graduation year for us. We're old.
It seems like there's a big difference, but there's not a big difference. It just feels that way when you're in middle school and high school.
Exactly. I remember when I was in middle school and you looked at a high school and you're like, oh my God, those are real men and women. Holy crap, they look so big.
Hey,
and then you got to high school and you're like, we're all so small. What the fuck happened?
Yes, hold up that drink again.
Oh, okay.
And then you become a senior and you look at all the freshmen and say, look at you tiny people.
It's true.
I'd also like to point to the background here. There we go.
Oh, we got an echo.
Here, I'll mute me.
It's the Smurfs Super Nintendo game demo.
Is that what's going on over there?
Yeah.
Playing Smurf on the turf by yourself?
August 2021.
Well, Jess, you're on the mic right now. What are your songs?
Oh God, middle school. I guess like the first thing that pops in is Sidewinder, Sleeps Tonight, REM, Automatic for the People. Because that was like one of the first cassettes like I had that I really wore out. Then high school, I'm gonna say Lucky Radiohead from OK Computer.
Nice.
Good choices. Good selection.
I like those albums as well.
We on to another question?
No, we got Lunar Girl, Dragon Buddy, and me.
What? Damn you guys, hurry the fuck up.
All right, high school, Justice for All came out. I was big into like heavy metal and hard rock in like 5th and 6th grade. A friend of mine introduced me to it. So I remember, I think it was 88 that Justice came out. And that was like middle school. I was huge into Metallica, everything Master and everything. I was getting into all of the older albums from that I had missed out, you know. Yep. High school, I was huge into the hardcore scene, the local PA, New York hardcore, and got to see Typo Negative and Life of Agony at the Pancake House, like 20 minutes from my house. So I would say anything hardcore from that time, and there's tons of bands you can go for it. I can get a friend of mine, he probably has them all tattooed on his body at this point. Yeah, I would say Typo Negative and Life of Agony. That's where I was at. Dark, hardcore. Let's all jump in a circle and try to kill each other, but it's cool. It's metal.
I used to love Typo. I still do. Luna Girl.
Pretty much everything that Nick was saying. Use Your Illusion 1 and 2 came out. We were like 8th grade for that. Warrant, the stuff that you dance to at school dances. And then high school was totally grunge. Nirvana, everything Nirvana. We knew like every word to every song. What else did we like? Stone Temple Pilots.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah.
Pilots in high
Core,
school.
the best album ever.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Mm,
Right there.
yeah.
I think my middle school song is probably Ugly Kid Joe, Everything About You.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then high school is probably The Beautiful People off Antichrist Superstar.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm totally just twisting my melon.
Dude, that like sophomore, junior year, it was either ICP or Marilyn Manson, and that was the only shit in my deck.
Fucking The Beautiful
Wow.
People. When I went to basic training, my first wake up morning, they had the fucking guys banging on fucking trash can. They were blaring The Beautiful People, yelling at me to get the fuck up and get. Oh my god, it was the worst fucking experience of my life. I hate that fucking song to this day. It was awful.
And you know, just to throw another one in there, probably Walk by my brain
Pantera.
just died. Thank you. My brain just ate itself.
Rip
I was
Dime,
listening to a lot of
Rip Denny.
Pantera.
Mhm.
Yep.
Me or you?
It's me this time. All right. Kind of shit we're getting into now. Commonalities. We all have a lot of commonalities, but there are some things about us that set us apart from everybody else. Name one thing that makes you you that nobody else can say.
These are deep. Luna Girl, is this your fault
Yeah,
again?
what? This is my wife's fault. isn't
Getting
it?
all fucking deep here, man.
Blaming it
Some
on Baby
lighthearted
Yoda.
questions here.
And
It's a
now-
rare child,
I
but
definitely
on
did not
floor.
sign up for this. This is not what I pay monthly for. Is answering questions like this.
Lunar's over there going, "Let's get dirty. Let's get personal."
What's your pin to your ATM card?
And the 3 digits on the back.
Right, I need the 3 digits.
Go ahead and take it. It's empty.
Deep Thoughts by Jack Candy.
I love those. Those are so fantastic.
Yeah, definitely. Who's going first?
Not me.
Not me.
Not it.
I would say my sense of humor. I have a very different sense of humor. I can get along with a lot of different people who have different sense of humors than me. I tend to meld into all of them. Whether it's dark humor or whatnot, I can find the funny in a lot of different shit. Some people they can't. They got one sense of humor and they can only play to that tune and that's all they got. I can get along with all 6 of you and we could be, different friends on different levels of funniness.
I'd back that up.
Mhm.
I have nothing that sets me apart. That's why I'm NBFs with Lunar Girl is because we're basically the same person. Like,
We really are.
we
really are.
I don't think that's being fair to yourself at all. You're one of the most interesting people I've known
Right, exactly.
my whole life.
Swede, you have one, right?
Dude, I don't.
You can play the fucking guitar, man. I'll do this for everybody.
Okay, dude, a million people can play guitar. Like
I can't play the fucking guitar. That sets you apart from me, buddy.
I don't know,
I
man.
get
Yeah,
in
like
there and
it,
it just looks like I'm having an epileptic. Just a bad thing is going down. It's not good.
like I don't know. Like I guess I mean, okay, I can play guitar. I'm not even a great guitar player. I'm adequate, I guess you would say.
You're musically inclined,
but yeah, I music's a big thing with me. Honestly, like something you said kind of resonated with me. Like, not just on a humor level, but I'm the same way where like I can. It's funny because like I hate people, but at the same time, I can get along with anybody. Like it takes a special person for me to go, fuck that guy.
Yeah.
Like I can get along with anybody. I have like a ton of like what I would call acquaintances. Very few friends though, like people that I would call friend. But I mean, I can get along with anybody as long as you're not just a complete ass. I mean, I'm easy going like that.
There it is. I love it. We're going to the next question because you freak people out.
Really?
got
Nobody
one,
else wants to say anything?
Oh,
Yeah, I'm
yeah.
I don't know.
I-
I'm 5 days away from finishing 105 short circuit memes.
Ooh.
That is absolutely something that nobody else in the entire world can say.
Yeah, I agree.
Luna Girl, did you have one?
Yeah, I feel like it's my fault over the question, so I guess I should.
It's okay.
Plants. I love plants. I love everything about plants. I can garden inside. I can garden outside. I can grow food. I like plants. And
I don't
because
have a
I
green
love
thumb.
plants, I also love weather because you can't grow plants in the wrong weather. So I can do weather. I'm good at weather.
Nice. Hell yeah. Yeah, I don't have a green thumb.
I get all my weather reports from Kelly.
Everyone that
text
she
her in the
has
morning.
on her text
What the
list
fuck
gets
is
weather
going on
reports
out
from
there?
Kelly.
I was
And
really
especially-
good with your snow forecast.
Especially this winter, like anytime there's a big snowstorm rolling up, I'd have like forecast models in my inbox.
That's true.
That's awesome.
What
Dragon
video
Buddy.
games are? Whoa! Oh, Dragon Buddy didn't go.
No.
He was so happy about that too.
Me and Dragon Buddy still gotta go.
Fuck, man, get your shit together.
I'm not the one jumping the gun.
I'm not jumping the gun. I was just ready,
All right.
really early.
I'll say it real quick. I think it's my ability to, if you show me how to do something, not just show me, but if you can let me get hands on and tell me how something's done, I can figure it out. Only because I grew up as everyone around me said, you got to be a jack of all trades. You have to know a little bit of something. You don't have to be a master of everything, but you should know a little bit of everything. And so if I can get my hands on and do something, which the power of YouTube is amazing, with anything that happens, you can punch in exactly what you're doing, and somebody somewhere has created a video. And if they haven't, you should.
Yeah.
Because
How did
it's
people
just,
do shit before YouTube existed? Because that's
I
how I
always had
figured
an
out how
old
to
guy
do
to ask.
everything.
I
My
always
dad
had like the
gave me
old
these
guy up
big
the
books.
road.
Yeah,
Yep.
With the Reader Digest.
Yeah.
handyman and, like,
absolutely.
Right.
I was gonna say pretty much exactly what he just said, so I guess I'm not all that different. It's just like it doesn't, whatever it is that we want to do, whether we wanted to build a fucking studio or I need to tear apart an engine, like I'll figure it out.
Yeah, I was just a labor bitch. He's sitting there doing math calculations in his head, and he had it all. I didn't know what. He's like, "Hey, dumbass, carry the 2x4." I was like, "I got it right here."
I got a 2x4.
2x4.
You're the best at carrying 2x4s, Brady.
He is
I
the
am.
best.
That's what I should have chose that as mine. I'm the best. That sets me apart.
He'd be a solid orc.
You could be my 2x4 bitch any day.
Oh no!
Hold this flashlight and learn new words.
That's what I did with my dad. Hell yeah.
Mhm.
I sent my dad that meme the other day. Holding the flashlight for my dad was one of the scariest things of my life.
Yeah, right.
Oh yeah.
I tell you to fucking move it, and he'd grab it, and you never wanted your dad to reach for it and reposition the flashlight because he did that. You fucked up.
Yep.
Dragon Buddy does that to me.
You fucked up, Kelly.
Yeah.
You fucked up.
I fully admit it. I am.
This is
not
on you.
I've had to yell at my kid before and be like, "Look, I need to see. You don't need to see. Point it where I need it."
Exactly.
Speaking of which, I
What are you
walked
doing?
past that cool LED light thing that you put on your hat at the hardware store 5,000 times, and then I'm always like, "Hey, can you hold this light for me?"
It's true.
All
All
right,
right,
I gotta
next
pitch
one.
in and get Don one of those cool LED lights for Christmas.
Yeah, they're about $4.
Yeah, I know.
And they're fantastic. I
Yeah.
used them in the military. They were fantastic.
It's one of those things that you're like, you kind of feel dumb every time you realize you didn't buy it again last time you went to school.
Yep. You go chit out yourself a headlamp and go work to the fucking.
I should get on Amazon right now and fix it.
You really should. What video games are we all playing right now? That should be an easy question.
Assassin's Creed Valhalla. I'm almost done.
How is that?
It's fantastic. I haven't played an Assassin's Creed since Black Flag. I haven't just been able to get into any of them, and I loved Black Flag. And this one is right up there with it, in my opinion. It's fantastic.
I've played 3 of them since Black Flag and been dissatisfied with every one.
Absolutely. No, this one is just like it. Not just like it, obviously, but it's huge and it's beautiful. And I mean, it's massive. I've played way too much in the last month.
Did you buy that physical or digital?
Physical. And we got it ported to the PS5 today.
I might have to borrow it from you.
Yeah, for sure.
Lunar Girl?
I've only played 2 games since September because I had an ankle injury and then I had a shoulder injury, but it's Call of Duty. Love that game. Love that game. Love that game.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Are you playing Cold War or are you playing Modern Warfare?
Modern Warfare.
Oh, you should check out Cold War.
I really should. I watched Dragon Buddy play it. It's freaking amazing.
Yeah, it's awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Dragon Buddy is playing Cold War and
I play. Boy, I've been playing Valhalla. I put that down for a little bit. Great game. The open world there is it's beautiful and really cool. Back to the Viking heritage that I have, it's awesome to grab 2 axes and bury them in people. So good stuff there. And yeah, Call of Duty. I don't get much time to play. When I try to, it's zombies or team deathmatch. I kill people in Call of Duty. So everyone,
we need to get together and play some Cold War.
Absolutely.
I'm down for some team deathmatch, dude.
I haven't played any multiplayer Cold War. Just some zombies and a little bit of campaign.
Well, when you make that transition, let me know and we'll hook it up.
All right, cool.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-oh, somebody else is popping in. Who is it? Oh,
yes.
Oh, there it is. Hold on. Oh, it's Scott. Hey, Scott.
Hey.
Hey.
How you doing? We're talking about video games we're playing right now. What are you playing?
Call of Duty.
Yeah.
Cold War or Modern Warfare?
Warzone.
Warzone? Okay.
But I got both Modern Warfare and Cold War.
Nice. I know for a while I seen you playing that NASCAR game for a while.
Yeah. I gotta move these around and get the wheel set back up so I can start playing it again.
Oh, you play with the wheel and everything? That's sweet.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
That's almost Rovin's racing right there.
Hell yeah, it is.
Yeah, I was hoping the voice would be back, but I said, fuck it, let's just get on.
Jess, what's up? What are you playing?
Actually, Valhalla 2. Jen got it for PlayStation. I got for the PC. And before that, the Baldur's Gate 3 alpha demo thing. Kind of what do they call that? Did play it before it's done kind of thing.
Yeah.
How did beta? How did you like that? Is that something you're going to pick up once it goes full release?
Yeah, well, I bought it. I bought it off of Steam. So I have and basically they just keep updating it and you get feedback and stuff. And then once like it's finished or they add more or it's done, then you just get the full game. But
nice.
Yeah, it's good though. It's got the 5e rules. It's a lot of fun.
Cool.
You can be a
What are you playing, Swede?
Honestly, I haven't turned on a game console in probably like a month and a half, 2 months right now. The last games I played was the last thing I played, I think it was 2K21 when that first came out. And then Modern Warfare as well. I jump on there occasionally, but I've been so busy doing the music stuff that I just any free time I have, that's what it goes to in the studio.
Makes sense.
Honestly, though, what you were talking about with like the NASCAR and the wheel and everything, like on Facebook all the time, I'll get these little suggested posts, and like I always see these gaming channels with the dudes playing the truck driving game. And I'm like, man, that looks really cool. Like, it makes me want to go get like a big truck driving wheel and a big shifter and shit and download that game and play it, man. I was like, just looks cool.
Hell yeah.
Definitely. I'm still playing Godfall on the PlayStation 5. It's super fun. It's like somebody took God of War and Destiny and smashed them up.
Nice.
And like Dragon Buddy was saying, it's just fucking cool to take a big ass hammer, a big ass axe, and just bury it in somebody's face.
Hell yeah. I've been playing 2K21 and Call of Duty Cold War. And I haven't played a Call of Duty game in probably 2 Call of Duty games. My son has had them and downloaded. I just haven't downloaded them. I kind of lost interest. I've had a lot of fun. I've been playing with Old Man Johnson online. We've been playing that, and I've been enjoying the shit out of that. And go back to play my 2K, and occasionally I'll throw in some Grand Theft Auto 5 just to, jerk around in there for a little bit, and then just pop back out. Don't do nothing fancy. Just jump in there, get lost.
Nice. All right, here we go. Oh, nope, that's the first half of a different question. I just knew the question good enough that I filled in the blanks. All right, here we go. If you could reach back to your younger self, what would you tell yourself at age 10, age 20, and age 30?
Oh, fuck, man.
Everybody here is over 30, so it applies. Look at them! Look at them all rubbing their faces.
All right, no, age 10. Boys are way dumber than you think they are, and not worth it. At age 20, boys are way dumber than you think they are, and they're not worth it. And at age 30, just relax. Just fucking relax.
All factual information right there.
Yeah. I mean, no offense to anybody here, but
no, that's solid advice.
Boys are dumb. That's what I told my kids. I know because I was one of them. Might still be sometimes.
Oh yeah, you were.
Dumbass. Yeah.
Who's next?
Let's see. I'll go. Age 10. It seriously doesn't matter what anybody else thinks. Just be yourself. Age 20. Nobody is perfect at motherhood, because I was pregnant at 20 and I was freaking out that I wouldn't be the perfect mother. And just 90% of parenthood is winging it. Age 30, you're about to get old and you're going to get gray hairs and you're going to gain a lot of weight, but it doesn't matter because I already have a husband and he loves me for who I am.
Yes.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Dragon Buddy?
I would say at 10, just be yourself and don't be ashamed of what you like, what you get into. Just do you, man. Like, it's all good, because when it matters, you'll be around the right people. So I think that would be 10. 20 would be like, yeah, everything you're thinking about having a kid right now, you're correct. Like it. Wow. Yeah. Wait till you're 43. 30 said, definitely wait till you're 43, man. Then you got one living over there and one living over there, and you're like, I don't know, I have to go to work tomorrow. So yeah. But it's all good. It's all good.
Jess?
Age 10. Geez, I guess I would have told myself change middle school when it comes to that time, because I hated middle school. So I had a choice, and I had a choice to go to one or the other. I chose wrong, and it was terrible. Age 20, I would tell myself to learn finances better, like at that age, because I just didn't have a clue. Age 30, I think, gosh, that's hard. I don't know why I would tell it. Like, I just tell myself maybe better stretches to avoid shin splints.
Big Swede, you're up.
All right, so I got some similar stuff. Like age 10 is kind of along that same vein of don't give a shit what other people think of you. Like, do what you like. I spent too much time worrying about what other people were going to think of what I was doing and what I liked. Forget all that shit. Do what you do. Nobody else fucking matters. Age 20, don't marry her. And along the same line with the finances, just be so much smarter with your finances. But definitely don't marry her. Don't marry her.
Funny.
And
That's good.
age 30, us military people, we age a little bit differently than other people. So like at age 30, I would be telling myself to plan a little bit for retirement, because it's going to happen really way quicker than you think it is. Because for military guys, usually you're retiring before you're 40 or, right around that time frame. I mean, not retiring, but, retiring from the military. So I should have planned a little bit better, I think, than what I did. So I was kind of winging it there at the end. Luckily, I fell into something good and everything worked out, but I should have planned better.
Yeah, I hear that.
But yeah, 20-year-old me, don't marry her.
Scott?
Well, I mean, I'll go pretty much along the same lines with everybody else on the age 10. Don't listen to who gives a fuck what anybody thinks of you. Be you. Age 20, I definitely could fall in the same spot as Big Swede, as the fact that don't marry her. But make sure you still keep the kid, because I wouldn't do nothing without my daughter. But
I didn't have to deal with that. So
yeah. And and the other thing with age 20 is also kind of along with what Jess said, the learning finances and saving for that retirement, saving for down the road when you do retire. And at age 30, don't try to be an adult. Just do what you know best, and that is stay a kid at heart. And who gives a fuck? Because we've never been this age before. So what is acting your age?
Excellent. Brady?
At age 10, I would tell myself to not worry about going so fast, because you're going to be an adult before you know it, and it's not going to be the greatest thing in the world. So just enjoy being a kid. Age 20, I would tell myself, I don't have 20. I've got 30.
Okay.
Would be listen, learn, then react.
Yeah.
Because I don't do that enough. And it's something I'm still trying to teach myself to this day, is to listen, learn, then react. Because I listen, then I react without thinking.
Right.
And I need to learn from that.
Yep.
So
I would tell my 10-year-old self that it doesn't matter the stuff that you see other people have. It doesn't mean they're happy.
it's true.
I would tell my 20-year-old self, paying attention to your family is more important than paying attention to the rest of the world. And I would tell my 30-year-old self, calm down, pay attention to what's happening in your own backyard. The rest of it will work out.
I would tell myself at 20, I would tell myself, don't worry, it's all going to work out.
That's a good one. Make sure you take a towel.
Make sure you get a towel. All right, the next one.
Yeah.
What's your guilty pleasure song?
Oh.
Swede.
Better not be Dancing Queen, Swede.
Who wants to take this one first?
I will.
Yeah,
Yes.
It's gotta be Toto, Africa. Love that song.
That is
Africa.
not a guilty
That's a
pleasure.
great
That is an
song.
amazing song.
We all know the words, Lunar.
Yeah,
Come on.
you have to love that song. You don't even got to feel bad about it.
You guys are so awesome. You guys are like my type of nerd. Like, that was a guilty pleasure song. I sing it in my shower. I love that song.
It's a good one.
Who wants to go next?
I'll go.
Yes.
I think I went through a weird phase, and I'm not ashamed of it. I would say the ballad "The Road Behind" by Gwar. If that's on, and it is on my playlist on my phone and stuff, I will belt that out. Hopefully on key. I don't know. I don't care. But I will sing that song out loud and from the top of my lungs. I love Gwar. I don't care how everybody else thinks. That was a good time in my life.
That's not a guilty pleasure. Like you singing Huey Lewis and the News would be a guilty pleasure.
Well, that happens sometimes too, but you know.
You singing Like a Virgin would be a guilty pleasure.
There's a lot of things in my life that I forgot because of song lyrics to everything.
Nice. Who's next?
All right. It's hard to narrow down to a song. I'll give you a guilty pleasure band though, because just about every song that they put out, at least early on, I haven't really listened to them in a long time, but Blink 182.
Mm-hmm.
No, you can't call it. That's not a guilty pleasure.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Dude, come on, man.
No. How dare you?
Blink 182 is so goddamn stupid.
Exactly.
But goddamn, it's catchy.
Beautiful.
I've seen them in concert.
Good
Great
time. Good time was had.
I'll listen to it. I'll listen to it all day long with like earbuds in, but I won't play it out loud on a speaker.
All the small things.
Truth hurts.
Truth brings. Left me roses by the stairs.
And the video for that song was great too. Like, making fun of the boy bands and shit.
Oh yeah, that was fantastic. Back when music videos meant something.
Yep. For real. Who's next?
I'll go.
Go.
Barbie Girl.
Really?
Yes.
That-
I can
Yeah.
belt the shit out of that.
See that's a guilty pleasure right there.
That's fantastic.
I remember when I went to high school in Albuquerque, New Mexico. My dad was stationed at Kirtland Air Force Base, and there was this guy who worked at the pop station, and he wanted to propose to his girlfriend, and they wouldn't let him. So he locked himself in the studio and played that song all night till they broke in and stopped him from playing it.
No shit.
It was fucking awesome.
That's terrible.
It was terrible. God, it was terrible, but I loved it.
Come on, Barbie. Let's go party.
Yeah.
I legitimately, I have no shame in the music that I listen to. Like I will, give me Safety Dance, give me Nickelback and Creed, give me whatever. I will fucking listen to it and enjoy it because it's music and music is fun. Period. The end.
Damn.
I like
there.
So damn her.
I call blasphemy on the Nickelback though.
You can't.
Yeah.
I think they've been blacklisted for no good reason. They're not great, but I mean, if they're on the radio, I will
Look at
sing
this
along.
photograph.
Swear, that dude looked like he's
I
straight out of
refuse
the
to have-
Stone Age.
I refuse to have shame about music. Period. The end.
I like it.
It
I
is
like
unnecessary as a premise. You can like all the things.
I don't think it matters as much as it did when we were kids. When we were younger, it mattered, man.
Some of that is because we're not kids anymore, and we'll just tell people to go fuck themselves.
Yeah.
And honestly, like I listen, like my musical taste like runs the fucking gamut from like everything from like goddamn John Williams classical shit to like death metal. Like I listen to all kinds of shit. So
yeah,
there's something in there that somebody's like that sucks.
Scott, Jess?
Well, let's see. For me, growing up in the 80s, I guess the guilty pleasure would be Hanging It Up by New Kids on the Block.
Yeah. Killing it.
Just because, I mean, the one thing like with me is with the in the 80s having the longer hair, the earrings, you know, looking pretty much like, as they called it, the stoner back then. And they automatically assume you listen to the heavy metal, hard rock, or hair metal, whatever. When people come over to my house and they see like, oh wow, you got New Kids on the Block, or you got Madonna, Cyndi Lauper, you know, it didn't matter. I'm like Jess, you know, or Jen. I mean, where I love all music. I really don't have a guilty pleasure, but if I had to choose it would be New Kids, because that was one of the ones that, you know, at least back when we were kids, you know, when I was younger, it didn't. Only like my closest friend knew I listened to it.
Yeah, you didn't want to admit that shit.
No.
Right.
But
no,
now,
man, hell no, you get your ass kicked for something like that.
Right, but now, like Don, you know, like Don said, now it doesn't really fucking matter because we're all adults and just fuck you.
Right.
Yeah. Do 2 chicks at one time, man.
You could do 2 chicks at one time, man. Yes.
I mean, and not be kind of like with Jen. I'm not because I have superior taste in music or anything, but I can't think of anything I listen to that I would be remotely ashamed of. I did get that Hot Stepper song stuck in my head for like a couple weeks a while ago. But before that, when I was a kid, I had like, before I kind of went in one direction, just because my mom would listen to it, and I would start collecting tapes with Billy Joel, like all of them. And I remember being just like middle school, distinctly quiet about that though. Like,
yeah,
would not.
I bet all of us have music that our parents were listening to that we didn't talk about with our friends, but they were probably listening to the same shit on the backside because their parents were listening to it, but they knew it wasn't cool. I like Billy Joel and Peter Gabriel quite a bit because my parents were big fans.
I love them. I think there's nothing wrong with them.
Billy Joel's great.
They're like the greats, you know.
Oh, we were so excited to go to a Billy Joel concert.
Yeah.
And it was all we could dream of.
Yeah. I knew all the words, and all the college kids that were there were just staring at me like, shut up, old lady, you know?
Shut up, old lady.
The one that popped into my head for guilty pleasure was that song Love Fool by the Cardigans.
Oh my God.
I don't know why. That song always gets caught up in my head, and
Love me.
Okay, I have a funny story about this song. you know my eldest's father, right?
Mm-hmm.
Big Marine, hardcore, like listens to Korn. Gave his MP3 player to our child when they were 12 or 13, and he's listening to it, and it's you know a decently very masculine mix until the Cardigans' Love Fool comes on. So anytime like he's feeling like down about, you know, dad doesn't, you know, whatever, we just sing that song.
Yeah,
you know,
that's funny.
I can't hear that song anymore without thinking of the episode of The Office where Jim's squeaking in the chair, or no, it's the what's her name? I can't think of her, but Jim starts singing the song to the squeak.
Oh, that's funny. I haven't watched The American Office.
Oh, what the?
Seriously?
I haven't watched enough episodes.
I've seen a few episodes, but I've always been like, well, it's not the British one.
Until they moved it off of Netflix, that was like our comfort show. Like whenever we couldn't find something else, it was The Office, and we watched I've watched the whole thing through once, and then I've watched from season 1 until when Michael leaves about 15 times. Like, you just put it on repeat and just watch it over and over and over again.
Absolutely.
After Michael leaves, it's like, meh.
You have to let go of comparing it to the British one. It's completely different, but good in its own right.
Except for the first couple episodes.
Maybe that's my problem is I haven't pushed through. I got to finish watching the Watchmen TV series. I've got like 4 more episodes of that and something else, and then maybe I'll dig back into it.
I need a new show. I'm out of shows right now.
I just started watching Joss Whedon's new show. The hell's it called? The Nevers. It's not bad.
Oh, that's good.
My kid got me into that Invincible show on Amazon Prime.
Is that good?
That's pretty good. At first,
we get some Star Wars soon.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, we're getting Star Wars in like what, fucking 6 days? 7 days?
6 days.
6 days.
Hell yeah.
Because I finished WandaVision, finished Falcon and the Winter Soldier. Now it's like, okay, I need something else.
And then right after that, we're gonna get Loki.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I forgot. That looks amazing.
I'm waiting for, like, there's a lot of shows that I'm waiting for the next season to come out, like Cobra Kai and The Last Kingdom. Like, it seems like that's been like 2 years since the last season was on. I don't know how long it's been, but it seems like forever.
If you guys have Apple TV and you like shows like The Office, watch the show Mythic Quest. It is fantastic. It's like The Office, but it's at a video game studio.
Oh, cool.
It's super fun. And the guy that runs it is they're making a MMORPG, and it's absolutely over the top, bloody, gory for no fucking reason. And the guy that's running the department is a nut job.
Yes.
It's really entertaining. Okay. So if a movie was being made of your life and you could choose an actor or an actress to play you, who would you choose and why?
This is a Luna Girl question, isn't it?
No.
I don't think so.
Really?
I think I just stole this one from the internet.
Jen wanted to say something, then she didn't. She's like, no.
No, literally, all I want to say is fuck. I have no idea. That's why my mouth was open. I was saying fuck.
Oh man.
I'm gonna edit out this silence while you guys think, so don't worry about it.
Oh, what's the kid? Oh, what the fuck is? He's in the High School Musical movies.
Zac Efron?
He can play me with a beard.
Oh.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah. He can be funny.
Uh-huh.
He can be dramatic. Oh, he can rock a beard, and we pretty much have the same body.
Nice.
I'm gonna go with what's her name? Elizabeth from WandaVision.
Elizabeth Olsen?
Yes, Elizabeth Olsen. Mostly just because I fucking love her and she's amazing, and I wish I looked like her. So there's that. She's on screen playing me. I can pretend that.
Anybody else got one?
Bryan Cranston.
Yeah, I can see that. That works for you.
Good. That would be good. He'd have to shave his head, but he shaved his head in Breaking Bad, didn't he?
Yeah. This would work.
Yeah, so he could pull it off.
Work.
I'd like to buy a ticket to your movie, sir.
Yeah, I don't even know what it's fucking about. I know there's a small portion where you run a podcast, but other than that, I have no idea about your life.
Playing rock and roll music.
What's my name? Big Swede? You're goddamn right.
I am the one that knocks. I would have Christian Slater be me.
Ooh.
I spent so much time when I was young trying to be like him. I think it would be fitting that he would try to be like me.
That's fantastic. I was going to choose Corey Haim, but he's dead.
Well,
because I loved Corey Haim when I was young.
It would make an interesting movie if he played.
You're damn right it would be.
I got nothing.
I don't know that actress.
Who you got, Dragon Buddy?
It all depends. If we play my life out like a tragedy, I would say like Jeffrey Dean Morgan.
Nice.
He could do a good job putting up with the silliness there. If we're gonna do it as a comedy, then I would say Mr. Bean. Because there are so many points in my life where I'm just like
Atkinson.
Rowan Atkinson.
Yeah, Rowan Atkinson.
Yeah, Rowan
Atkinson. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I would go with.
Anybody else?
I thought of somebody, but I can't remember her last name because I'm blanking out. Amy Pond. Jillian.
Oh, fuck.
It's Karen Gillan.
Wow.
Karen Gillan.
Yes.
Thank you.
Oh, she's
You were close
lovely.
enough. I was
Yes.
almost going to go Jillian Anderson, and then I was like, nope, that ain't
Yeah,
right.
you threw me off with the Jillian.
Yeah, I love her.
Karen Gillan. She's adorable.
Didn't she play in as old girl in Avengers?
Yep.
And then Guardians of the Galaxy?
Yep. And I believe she was in Thor: The Dark World.
Yeah.
Was she?
I believe she was.
As a different
character. Let me look. No, that was Chris Eccleston.
Yeah, no, Christopher Eccleston was in.
Yeah,
Dark
I'm
World.
getting my
You're
Doctor
getting your Doctor
Who.
Who's.
Yeah. Son of a bitch.
Dr.
Yeah,
Who's
she's going to be in Thor: Love and Thunder.
Yeah. Yeah, she is.
I still want to go see the Bryan Cranston Big Swede movie.
Yes, Scott. Either of you guys got something?
I guess I'll go with Dick Van Dyke, but current age, but then like use I think he's like 95, but use like that age regression technology on his face. So
Nice.
it's like doing stuff, but he's like moving around like a 95-year-old.
Is that how you move?
No, it's just I think that'd be cool.
I love it. I love it. What you got, Scott?
Oh hell, if I went for it, why not? Just Tim Allen.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
I got times where I'm comedic and have fun. I think, and he can play kind of both dramatic and be comedic. So I'd choose Tim Allen for me.
Hell yeah.
Nice.
I
Nice.
love it.
He's from By Me and Brady.
Nice.
Yep.
Got a couple left.
We got about 6 more. We're probably not going to get to everything.
Given the current expansive comic book film universe, what is your favorite content that's out now, and what future content do you hope they make in the future?
This is Jess's question.
We'll probably do this one and one more.
Okay. We put Jess on the spot.
Yeah.
Oh, me?
Yeah.
Oh, oh god, like can TV shows count too?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Any
Like
content.
I want them to redo, like at least get the Constantine TV show going again because that was awesome. But with the where it's going, like the just like the I don't know. I want to see more. I'd like to see them do like more stuff, like darker stuff from like Variant or that kind of stuff. But I think when like the Marvel stuff seems to be on its own track. I think that's not going anywhere. And after the 58th reboot of the DCU, then we'll see where that goes. But
Right. I don't know if this falls under comic book world. You tell me, but I want more new Star Wars content. So new TV shows, new movies. I know they have stuff coming, but I'm excited for the new stuff that's coming that we really don't have. We don't really have an understanding for. So
Right.
I'd like them to present that, see what that's all about, and then go from there and keep expanding the universe and the timelines and stuff like that. I really like to see some more of that.
The idea that we're going to get Star Wars overload, I can't even wrap my head around that as a concept.
No.
As long as everything comes out one after another and not a bunch of things at the same time.
Right.
I got nothing but time for that.
Yeah. And the way they're doing stuff so far with the Marvel on Disney Plus, like keep bringing that out. You know, do a bunch of small series that go to a bigger overall movie. You got me in hook, line, and sinker.
Definitely.
Yeah, like along those lines with the Star Wars stuff, like something that I want to see. I don't care if it's a TV show. I don't care if it's a movie, but I want to see some goddamn Old Republic and Revan.
Yes.
I need that fucking character to be on the screen.
I can feel that.
I'm with it. I
Well, the
want
remake.
I got a goddamn tattoo on my arm.
Yeah, and Bane for that matter. I'd love to see Bane.
Dude, Bane would be such a great movie. That the Bane trilogy books, man. Even if you didn't make it a trilogy, condense it down into one movie. I don't know. You might have to squeeze.
You could turn that into. You could turn the Bane books into a series.
Yeah, you can make a TV series out of that, especially the stuff with the girl that he picks up.
Yeah,
that would be cool. That would be real cool,
dude.
Yeah, definitely.
That Bane trilogy was great. The Revan book, I love that. Like, give me some Old Republic shit.
Yeah,
yeah,
definitely. Who's got next?
I have one thing. Redo the fucking X-Men and throw the other ones in a volcano, never to be watched ever again.
Yeah. You got to wrestle them out of Sony's cold dead hands.
Ugh.
Disney just needs to buy Sony already.
I think so.
Have you seen that meme with Rocket talking to Bucky, and Bucky is Sony and Rocket is Disney?
Oh, kind of like I'm gonna get
that.
And
He's
like, hey, how much for Spider-Man? Not for sale. Okay, how much for Sony? And he just looks at him and he's like, "Oh, I'm gonna get that studio."
yeah. Keep trying to tell me no. Everybody's got a price. For me, I want to see. I've lost the trail already. I had it a second ago. Somebody else go.
And again, since I haven't watched the comics, I don't have the same insight. But honestly, one of my favorite comic book movies of the last couple of years was Joker, and I would love to see more of those kind of out there movies about DC villains. I think that would be. I want to see a Scarecrow one. I want to.
That would be great.
That would be fantastic. So that's me. I said I like Marvel better than DC, but I prefer DC's villains to Marvel villains.
Yeah.
And I think there's a lot that can be done there.
Yeah, I couldn't get that Joker movie. Like, watching it just made me feel like it affected me in a negative way. Like, it was like watching like mental illness, like a person just spiral out of control.
Well, yeah,
it's supposed to make you feel that way.
I got no enjoyment out of it whatsoever. I felt uncomfortable.
No, I thought it was fantastic, and I loved the concept of it, and I would love to see a couple more of those. I don't think it's going to happen, but I think that would be really interesting.
How many times have you seen it?
Grounds that characters, the characters into real life.
Yeah.
That's why I enjoyed the Joker movie. Just this guy could be the dude that lives next door. Or,
yeah.
You know,
I don't know. Like, it didn't seem to me. It didn't seem comic book to me. It seemed more just like a regular movie about a guy that was just crazy. That's what it seemed like to me. So like, when I think of the Joker, I'm thinking like Jack and Mark Hamill and Heath Ledger. That's kind of the Joker that. Right. So like, this was just like, it was literally like mental illness. Like it was weird.
Yeah. Right. Well, I mean, that's why I liked it, is because it did take it out of that comic book and kind of took the idea of that character and made it so much more real. It was
more like the Joker from the graphic novels.
Yeah.
A much more fleshed out version of the character. I did remember what it is that I want to see. I want a villain of the week Batman movie, and I want Ben Affleck to be the fucking Batman.
That'd be pretty dope, though.
I know that I've been beating this Ben Affleck drum, but I want Ben Affleck to be the fucking Batman.
That would be pretty sweet, though. To go against his rogues gallery in
Yep.
different episodes, maybe then come together for a movie
Yep.
where they got a few of them together. That'd be pretty sweet.
I want to see him punch the Joker in the face until he's missing fucking teeth.
Yes.
Am I gonna get thrown out of the chat if I say I haven't watched the DC stuff?
No.
I watched it and didn't like it, and they didn't throw me out. So
Honestly,
I think
like,
you're fine.
So I watched Wonder Woman.
Uh-huh.
And then I watched parts of like the Batman versus Superman one. And that's it. Like, I haven't seen Justice League, any of that stuff.
Well, if you do go see Justice League, watch the 4-hour Snyder cut.
Yeah.
Don't watch the original one.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Stay
I
away
watched
from
the
the Whedon
original
cut.
after the Snyder cut, and yeah, we'll just forget the other one. The Snyder cut was awesome.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, but then they're just like, Warner Brothers is just saying like, okay, yeah, here, you've had that. Now we're going to go back to our regularly scheduled programming.
No, they're going in a different direction even still. So it's not even going back to their regular schedule or regular scheduled programming. They're like, oh, and if you like that, we also have this other thing.
Yeah.
But wait, there's more.
But wait, there's more. And you also get this towel.
What's up with you and the towels, man?
And always
You
remember
need
to
one if
bring
you're
a
going to
towel.
travel across the galaxy.
Or if you're gonna get high.
Towel.
Does anybody else want to talk on this? No. Okay.
Last one.
Last one. We're creeping up on 2 hours here, so.
Oh, okay. If you could have dinner with anybody in history, dead or alive, who would it be and why?
Ooh. Hmm.
I'll go first. I'm gonna make it weird. That's weird. I would have dinner with my dad at my age.
I like
Oh,
it.
I would want to have dinner with my dad at my age just to see how if we're similar, if we're different, like just how would that be? Not somebody famous, just my dad, just to see what that would be like.
I'm jealous of your answer.
Yes, then my job here is complete.
It's a very good answer. Yeah.
It was a good.
Cats in the cradle and the silver spoon.
that's a good one. I would have dinner with Neil deGrasse Tyson.
Nice.
I
A lot of fun
think
conversation.
that would be a phenomenal dinner, and the way he talks and explains everything, like, I'm sure my mind would explode like a million times all over the place.
I like it. I like it. He is very smart.
Mm-hmm.
He really is. He's also funny.
Fuck yeah, he is.
Yeah.
I've seen him on Joe Rogan.
I'm gonna go with and it's a toss up between Neil Gaiman and Douglas Adams because I love writing and they are two of my favorites, and I love their sense of humor and just the different narratives that and so I would have fun sitting down with them.
Have you listened to Kevin Smith's interviews with Neil Gaiman?
I have not.
He has a couple of them, and they're very interesting.
I will check them out. Yeah, I love Neil Gaiman a ridiculous amount. So yes.
Nice.
Next.
All right, I'll
All right.
jump in here. Just because I think he would be just a cool person to hang out with. I'm gonna go with Mike Rowe.
Oh, that's a good answer.
Dude just seems like a great guy to hang around and have a beer and chat with.
Yes. Oh, I like that one.
Nice. Nice.
You know, I think if I was gonna choose one, I would kind of along the lines with Big Swede there, but I would go Paul Tuttle Sr. from OCC Chopper.
Oh yeah.
Chopper. Love to have a nice sit down dinner and have a beer and chit chat about all the different bikes and stuff. And
I used to love
about
that
life
show.
That show was awesome.
I like it when he'd fight with Junior.
Oh yeah.
And the memes that came out of that are the best.
Yeah, throwing the chairs and shit.
Uh-huh.
Those are the best memes. Those are so damn funny.
Dragon Buddy?
That's a hard one. I was going one direction, and then I heard the Mike Rowe thing, and it kind of blew my mind because I follow him on his social media and stuff, and you read some of the things, and it sounds like, wow, I could totally get along with this guy and sit down and have several beers and really kind of relate to him. So it got me all messed up. I think that's a good answer. I don't know, as far as like Renaissance wise, the same type of people that are into everything, your Michelangelo and Da Vinci, and if you were to go back into there, just because they had such an interest into everything, and like I said, I'm one that likes to dip into a little bit of everything. My music styles, what I like to do hobby wise, I'm all over the board. So to talk to somebody that would be that does the same thing, I think would be a good choice.
Nice. Jess?
I'm gonna go with the pirate. Because
just any pirate?
Cool. Yeah, just a pirate. Pirates are cool.
I like a for real pirate.
Like yeah. Like back in the day, pirate.
He's a few pineapples of rum into the night, so that might have.
Not like Steve the pirate from
Look at me.
Dodgeball. Real pirate.
I'm the captain.
I got
now.
the greatest pirate joke.
I would absolutely hang out with Alan Tudyk, though.
Absolutely.
Yes.
What's a pirate's favorite letter?
R.
You would think so, but it's actually the C.
That's fucking terrible. My one person that I want to sit down and have dinner with, maybe a few drinks, is Robin Williams.
Oh, so good.
I thought about that one too.
So good. Me too. That was on the list.
Yeah, it's good.
He's one of those people that I can say honestly had an immense effect on the trajectory of my sense of humor and whatnot. And then maybe right behind him, maybe John Candy.
Ooh, that'd be a sit down right there, boy.
Yeah.
Eating some good foods.
Candy seems like fun.
Hell yeah.
So that about wraps up our awesome takeover. Thank you guys very much.
Appreciate having you guys. Really, it was really cool. Good times.
You guys are the reason why we do this, and to be able to bring you guys in and commune with you guys just makes it that much better.
It was a lot of fun. Thanks for having us.
Yeah, definitely.
cool hanging
This
out.
was
Thanks.
Yeah,
We'll do it again.
Yeah, we'll do
We'll
it again
definitely do it
sometime
again.
around the 100th episode
chat was super dead tonight, though. Like it was really missing us all.
because you guys are all
Everybody is
here.
in
You
here.
guys are here.
Well, we're gonna go ahead and say goodbye to everybody, and we'll catch you guys next week.
Right, see ya.
Hey, everybody.
Bye.
How do I get out of here?
Just like that. Cool.
Yeah. Good stuff.
That was good stuff. It was a real good time.
That was fun. I enjoyed it. We definitely have to do that again.
Definitely.
I enjoyed that.
Definitely. As far as wrapping up the show, everybody make sure that you like this video. Give us a 5-star review on iTunes. It really helps people find us. And if you do, we will read it live on the show.
Hell yeah, we will. But we haven't gotten any reviews, so there's nothing to read.
Nope, that's true.
So some of you guys need to get on your shit. Start writing some reviews.
Uh-huh.
So
Please make sure that you subscribe to us wherever you get your podcasts. And I know a lot of you out there aren't doing it because our YouTube numbers are great. Our podcast numbers, not so good.
Our poupée.
Brady, tell them where they can find you.
You can find me on Instagram and Twitter on lowercase o 0 capital BIG underscore capital LOVIN 0 lowercase o. And once again, that's on Instagram and Twitter. Don, where can they find you, bud?
They can find me always at Jetfire 1979 on Twitter and DellaSnooch on Instagram.
Hell yeah.
You can also find us and other great podcasts on the Red 5 Network at red5network.com.
Thanks for hanging out with us. We'll see you next time.
May the force be with you.
And go blue.
And go blue.
Since I got to take a Patreon side
Boy.
This podcast is part of the Red 5 Network. For more Red 5 Network podcasts, visit red5network.com.